This is Daniel chapter 7, verse 25. And he shall speak great words against the Most High, and shall wear out the saints of the Most High, and think to change times and laws, and they shall be given into his hand until a time and times and the dividing of time. Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahawashi, Bahashem Rakakodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who taught us his truth and continually teach us his truth. Peace, love, and salutations to the hopeful elect that's laboring in his word and true sincerity. Lord willing, this could be a edifying video. And I got a clip that I want to show. Jake is tired, man. Jake is fed up with this system. Okay. We been fed up, but Jake in the world is becoming fed up with this place. Okay, like I said, I got a video that I want to play. Okay, but going back to this verse, okay, Esau has wore out the saints, man. Okay, this is going into, when Esau would rule, in the time we in now, and he has worn out the saints. And who are the saints? The saints are the Israelites. Let's prove that. This is Psalms 148 and 13. Let them praise the name of the Lord, Yahweh Bahashem Yahawashi, for his name alone is excellent. His glory is above the earth and heaven. He also exalteth the horn of his people, the praise of all his saints, even of the children of Israel, a people near unto him. Praise ye the Lord. So the saints are the Israelites. Okay, and Esau has wore out the saints, man. Okay, so I'm going to play this video and then, grab a few more precepts and that'll be it.
On this earth, man. Every day, most of us wake up and go to a job that we really don't fucking like, but we can't really quit because we got to get the money to pay the bills that they say it's important to pay. What the fuck is the point of this life, man? We go to grocery stores and buy food that God gave us for free. Why the fuck did we pay for life? Well, that's just the way it is. Fuck you. I'm tired of all this that's just the way it is bullshit. This whole fucking system is garbage. America ain't nothing but a big-ass fucking plantation, man. A big-ass fucking plantation. What the fuck are we doing here? There are days I don't want to be on this earth. And I'm not saying I want to unalive myself and nothing like that. But I'm tired, man. It's like, what the fuck is the point of any of this? To work till we 60, 70 years old? Most of us ain't gonna fucking live to see 50. But we gotta work to maybe retire. Man, fuck you and all that bullshit, man. I don't give a fuck about who president, left, right, and all this dumbass shit. I'm tired of this whole fucking game, man. It's a big-ass game. It's a big-ass charade. America is a fucking plantation. I don't give a fuck what nobody got to say about it, man. This shit is exhausting. Like, I don't even want to look for another job. I'm going to walk in there. They going to ask me, why do you even want this job? Bitch, because I need some fucking money to pay the bills that they tell me is important to pay.
Hey, but what Jake don't understand, and that's why the prophets are here, is that we're under the curses. Okay? The reason why, we're in this, pretty much, this is a nightmare, man, is because we sinned against the Lord first and foremost as a people. Okay, that's why it goes into in Micah, I will bear the indignation of the Lord because I have sinned against him. See, we went off, we broke the covenant as a people. And when you go into the curses, okay, this is why we're on the bottom. It's because we're cursed right now. But see, when Yahawashi comes back and establishes his throne here on earth. And he puts on his people, beginning with the house of David. Okay, on down. Okay, we're gonna be blessed. We're gonna have all of these other nations working for us while we're gonna chill. See, we're gonna have eternal rest. We ain't gonna have to wake up to an alarm clock. We ain't gonna have to go grocery shopping, go, to a damn drive through, go to a laundromat, go, we ain't gonna have to. All of our labor, will be handled by slaves and servants. We're just gonna live and enjoy the reaping the benefits. Okay, but this is Deuteronomy chapter 28 verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy power, to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee. So it goes into, curse shalt thou be in the city, and curse shalt thou be in the field. Cursed shall be thy basket and thy store. Cursed shall be the fruit of thy body, and the fruit of thy land, the increase of thy kind, and the flocks of thy sheep. Cursed shalt thou be when thou comest in, and cursed shalt thou be when thou goest out. Right? So, we're born under these curses, man. And we come in cursed, and we, eventually, you die. And you at rest in the heavens, but, we're under the curses right now. But the Lord is going to lift these curses and put them on our enemies, as it says in Deuteronomy 30:7. But I want to grab one more curse. Hold on. And when you read these curses, man, it's clear that we are the people of the Lord, because these curses only fit us. Okay, here it is. Verse 43. The stranger that is within thee shall get up above thee very high, and thou shalt come down very low. You see that? So our enemies, they're very high above us right now, and we're very low. Okay, now you do have, two-time loser Edomites. They gotta work, get a job. A lot of them, when they fucked up, they do it to themselves. But they do have privilege, man. Edomites can live an easy life. This is their kingdom. But Jake gotta do so much, to prosper, which we're not here to prosper anyway. Okay, Micah the 2nd chapter goes into arise and depart, for this is not your rest. This is not our rest. This is not the kingdom for us. This is our hell. That's why Jake might make it to be a millionaire. Jake might make it to be a billionaire, but eventually them curses, which for you to even get that money, you got to sell out anyway. You got to go to your enemy anyway. Okay? But even if you do get that, the curse is going to catch up, man. You're going to lose it to a woman, lose it. You're going to get sued. You're going to have allegations. It's going to be something that's going to happen, But it says, I got to make this video quick. It says, he shall lend to thee, and thou shalt not lend to him. He shall be the head, and thou shalt be the tail. You see? So our enemies is above us, and we're on the bottom. Okay, that's why we have to abide by this system. We have to, get 2 forms of identification. You got to go to work. Like what he was saying, pay these bills. You got to pay for water. The Most High, made the earth is supposed to take care of us, but the way Esau got this shit set up, you got to go to him for everything. You got to go to his grocery stores. You got to drink his water. You got to, you can't self-sustain yourself here. And even if you did try to, be off grid, living off grid, you got people that do that. You still gonna have to, because Esau just wants to, and that's why everything is about to go digital. Because if you ain't, he's gonna make it to where you won't even be able to do that. Truly. Once they lock this country down, he wants everybody to come to him, to be a part of his system. Okay, so even if you are living off grid, hey, you know, you still gonna have to deal with Esau sooner or later. But let me get one last scripture, then I'm gonna close this video. I want to get it's in Amos. I know it is. Let me type it in. Because Jake is tired, man, but we got rest coming, and that's the good news, man. You know, is that we have eternal rest coming, brothers. This is Amos chapter 9, verse 13. Behold, the days come, saith the Lord, Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai, that the plowman shall overtake the reaper, and the treaders of grapes, him that soweth seed, and the mountain shall drop sweet wine, and all the hills shall melt. So the plowman shall overtake the reaper. The plowman is the one that works. The reaper is the one that, you know, reaps the benefits. You know, he gains what the plowman is doing without being a plower. So the plowman is going to overtake the reaper. We're the plowman. We built this kingdom, but we're going to overtake the reaper. We're going to take down Esau and these other nations. Okay, when Yahweh Shai put us on. But just want to do this quick video. Lord willing, it was edifying. With that, I'm going to say shalom.